Happy Friday. I hope you're well. Hope you got some plans. It's getting cold out here in the U.S. where I'm at. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. Thought I'd go ahead and do a quick morning read. Cards already want to fly out before I even got started. I have the spirit animal deck here. We have frog coming out. This energy is giving an energy of cleansing, clearing, okay? Possibly even releasing, crying through tears. I want to pull one more card. See what other energies want to come out with the frog with a message. And the fire ant. And the fire ant. So we have the frog and the fire ant coming out. I do want to look in the book just to get a little bit more clarity around those. But I'm getting an energy of clearing, releasing, dispersing. Like, so let's see. Frog. What messages want to come through with frog? Yeah, so frog relates to the cleansing and the clearing, and letting go, letting things wash away. So there very much may be an energy of you needing to let something go today, releasing, and resting, after the release, after the rejuvenation today. A frog energy is one that feels overworked, undernourished, overwhelmed, and maybe that's just how your week had you. So there's need for a practice of self-care, doing something for yourself when you get the opportunity this week, just to release the week, to release anything that happened this week, to just let it go, be in the past, to forgive what you need to forgive, even if that forgiveness is for you. And just release the load, if you're feeling depleted and like you're just truly running on empty at this time. So let's look at the fire ant and see what relation this has to the frog. Yeah, fire ant, aggression. Good morning, everyone. Fire ant. This is interesting. This is almost giving me something about health. A flare up, in your health. And it could be like a flare up, like inflammation. So being mindful of that, and that's probably even more why there is like a need to rest, a need to balance yourself. But if it's not related to the body, it could definitely be related to frustration, just something fuming within you, and that's why there's this need in the frog to cleanse, clear, and remove yourself from that overwhelming energy, especially if there are people around you, or just an energy of gossip or arguments or frustration. But especially if you felt that throughout the week, releasing it, letting it go, and breaking free from that drama. So if you've been feeling heavy, feeling high, or feeling inflammation in the body, Spirit is saying self-care, and possibly like a good bath, shower, sauna, something to release that energy. So let's go ahead and get into a bit of tarot and see what further messages Spirit has for you. The Hangman coming out. The Hangman. So whatever this situation is, there's really a need to surrender, to release, to let go, to not be in a mood to try to be combative with the other, to figure out what the frustration is. Okay, let's see more on the Hangman, Spirit. Definitely an energy of walking away, sweetie, okay? There is really a need to walk away from the heaviness, even if there was some good about it, and that's the challenge, it's like it's not all bad, you know, it just has its moments. But you just truly need to relieve yourself. I'm also getting something of drinking, but you know, it might not resonate for everyone. So that's just something to be mindful of. That could be like we were talking about inflammation and health. There might be some kind of correlation between that if it resonates. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Absolutely. You know, I feel like for someone, that release, that water, that cleansing, it could just be a need to release the tears. And surrendering to the emotions and what it is, and not being hard on yourself at this time. Okay. One more card, and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to say with the message. The Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I definitely get it. This is definitely an energy of just being over it, you know, like I've had enough, you know, don't want to fight anymore. And I also see like an offering of kindness for someone, possibly a loved one, or just spirit that wants to shower you with love. If you can recognize it, there is someone or energy that wants to support you through the healing at this time. Let's just see if it's one last final overall oracle with a message for you. So releasing this weekend, finding some time for self-care, taking care of your body and your health, being mindful of what you're eating, what you're drinking, okay, and walking away from negative energy. Listen, it's just not serving you, and, you know, absolutely don't want it to come around and affect your health. Flexibility. So being flexible with the situation can support you at this time. And let's just read what flexibility says, if I can find the deck. Okay. Flexibility. Giving yourself the opportunity and permission to, even if it's something that's pressured and I have to tend to it right now, take that time out for yourself to have flexibility. And it was like I just read something that said, just popped out at me, bamboo doesn't break, it snaps back. So whatever the circumstance and situation, don't feel like this is something that's breaking you or going to break you. You will bounce back from this. So the meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather to face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity. And it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead, so don't resist it. Surrender to this spiritual growth that is occurring for you. Okay. All right. And I hope that that message resonated. If it did, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again. Enjoy your weekend. Sending you peace and love, and see you later.